Okay. Oh my gosh.
She see money all around me. I look like I'm the man. Yeah, but I was down and out like last week. Tell me, where have you been?
Hey y'all, what's up and welcome to my channel. If this is your first time seeing my face, hello, my name is Jaylyn. Welcome to my world. Okay y'all, today's video is like a little bit nerve-wracking because I've never done this before, but this is gonna be my first ever chit chat get ready with me. And I don't even know if I'm gonna post this video. Honestly, I think it might upset some people in my actual life, like in my real life, not in my YouTube life. I think it might upset some of my family and friends, but I think it's important for me to make this video for myself as well as other people who are probably going through the same stuff that I am. I feel like I've never been this real and raw on my channel before, and I feel like it's needed. Yeah, this video is going to be a chit chat get ready with me, and the topic of discussion is my weight is out of control. I mean, it so is, and I feel really like, I don't know, I'm not even sad honestly, because it's just like I've never been small anyway, so it's not like I just like gained this weight over like the course of a year. It's not like I had a baby or anything like that. Like, I'm just getting too big and I've never been small. So like I said, I hope nobody in my actual life sees this, but if you do stumble across it, I'm not gonna put it on my Facebook or like really my social media. I'm just gonna put it on the YouTube world. I'm not trying to like be shady, but I really do feel like people in my life, like in my real life, don't really watch my videos like that. So I think it'll be okay. Like, my best friend and my mom and stuff, like, I feel like they see my videos if I put it on Facebook, but I really don't be sharing my videos like that. Hold on, I gotta go get my brow product. Well, I think I have some over here. No, I gotta get some. I only have a little bit of time to get ready and my camera's already dying, but I'm gonna go ahead and just see how far I get. I'm not really gonna talk to my family about this. I'm just gonna talk to you guys and my boyfriend Zach and God. Like, truth be told, they're the only people who are gonna know is Zach, God, and y'all. So yeah, this is just pretty much my raw thoughts on how I'm feeling right now because I went to the doctor. And y'all know when you go to the doctor, it just kind of brings stuff to the forefront about your health. If you've ever been fat before, I'm gonna say fat because that's what I am. I mean, if you've ever been fat, when you go to the doctor, you already brace yourself. Like, you know the doctor is gonna tell you that you need to lose weight. It's been like that my whole life. I've never had a doctor visit where they've not mentioned my weight. So I'll even start from the beginning. Honestly, I wasn't even going to go to the doctor. I was forced to go because I get my birth control reimbursed. Like, it gets re-put in, I guess you could say, like every month, and it's automatic. I have my pharmacy, is actually Kroger Pharmacy, and they, you know what? I feel like I want to use a pencil. Back to what I was saying though, I use Kroger Pharmacy and they re-up my birth control for me every month, and pretty much I hadn't heard from them in a while. It's just like when you ain't heard from a friend in a while and you're just like, yo, where you been at? So yeah, that's what happened with me and Kroger. I didn't get my normal call for my birth control, and it had been like that for a few months honestly, but you know, I didn't realize because I'm honestly pretty busy these days. I be having clients on the weekends and I work a regular 9-to-5 job. So for me, like, 3 months really ain't that much time. Like I tell y'all, time flies when you work a 9-to-5. When you're an adult and all that, like, 3 months, that's really not that much at all, in my opinion. So I call the pharmacy and I'm like, yo, like, where y'all been at? Why you ain't been hitting me up? And they're like, Jaylyn, you haven't been getting your birth control through us. Literally, the girl on the phone with me was like, I don't know where you've been getting your birth control from, but it ain't me. So yeah, long story short, if you're on birth control, then you know you have to go to the gynecologist every year for your annual, or they won't give you no birth control. So I don't know how I made it this long, but because normally I get my birth control, like normally I go to the gynecologist at the first of every year to get it out of the way. But I talked to my gyno after I got off the phone with Kroger, and I was like, hey, like, I'm just trying to check in on my birth control. And they were like, girl, you haven't been to see us since January of 2016. And I was just like, oh. And pretty much my gyno forces you to go ahead and get your annual done, or you can't have no birth control. And I need my birth control, so that was that. Definitely took the time to go to the gyno. So I was forced to go to the gyno today. I left work early. Shout out to any of my work people. If you're watching this video, I mean, this is the real me, so hope you're enjoying it. But yeah, definitely went to work today. I left early, went to the gynecologist. Everything was all good. Like, I'm just coming here for my annual and then I can leave. That's all I want to do. And I went in and the nurse starts checking my blood pressure. For the first time in my life, my gyno said to me, Jaylyn, what's up with this blood pressure? It's high. And I was like, what? What do you mean my blood pressure is high? Those words have never been said to me before. And I've been to the doctor plenty of times. And I've been fat my whole life. So for her to say, Jaylyn, your blood pressure is high, I was just like, oh my God, like, shit's getting real out here. Like, pretty much like I'm screwed. Like, I need to get my health together. And, you know, I kind of had the plan anyway for 2018 to be the year that I do finally just lose this weight. But I feel like it was definitely God saying to me, like, Jaylyn, for real, like, I'm not playing with you. Like, you need to lose this weight. And I feel like God has so many, like, things for me to do next year. And I'm definitely gonna continue my YouTube channel and all that stuff. And I feel like God was just saying to me, like, yeah, that's all good and all, and we're gonna be doing all that too, but you need to lose this weight. So yeah, I'm very much so, I'm not really in shock, but I am just like, dang, like, now I really need to lose weight or I literally could die. Like, I don't know. It's definitely, like, I'm laughing, but it's a very, very weird feeling right now that the doctor literally told me, like, Jaylyn, this could lead to so many bad things. And it's like, I know that it can, but part of it's still not registering to me, like, yo, your body is really, really screwed up right now and you need to fix it. And another side of me is just like, like, very overwhelmed by the thought that I need to work out and lose weight. Wow, like, I really need to do it. Like, it's not even just like, oh, you can do it when you're ready. Like, no, I'm pretty much forced now to take care of myself. So back to my doctor visit. My doctor is black. If you live in the Murfreesboro area and you're looking for a dope gynecologist, leave me a comment below and I'll definitely get you to my doctor because he's amazing. And he comes in, y'all, after the nurse left. I'm pretty much freaking out. I texted Zach like, hey man, my blood pressure is high and I really need to lose weight. And he's telling me, you know, don't worry, we're going to do it together next year. Because we're planning on saving for our house together in the next couple of years and everything. And I'm sure he will be proposing soon. And we're planning on taking a vacation. So we told each other that next year is our year to lose weight. Even though Zach is not overweight. He's definitely a little bit chunky, but he's not like at risk for anything to happen to him. Me, on the other hand, I feel like I probably am at a point in my life where I definitely need to get my weight in order. Yeah, I texted Zach and I said, hey, you know, my weight is pretty much out of control. The doctor just told me that my blood pressure is high, and that was my first time ever hearing that. And Zach's not one to freak out. He's just all about action. So he pretty much just said, well, we're gonna get it together. So yeah, I'm texting Zach and then my doctor comes in and he says, girl, what's up with this weight? That was the first thing that comes out of his mouth. And I was prepared for that. And he was just like, your blood pressure is too high. He was like, you need to go see a primary care physician. I'm going to recommend you one before you leave. And all these emotions are running through my body like, are you really saying this to me right now? And then, like, the nurse already said it to me. And I already saw my weight when I weighed, and it's definitely not where it needs to be. And it was just salt in the wound, like, dang, y'all, like, okay, I know I need to lose this weight. But I feel like it was definitely God working through them, trying to yell at me like, do you hear me? I just need to repeat myself just in case you didn't hear me. Lose the weight. So the doctor says to me pretty much like, I'm gaining weight so much that he's worried about my mental health. He asked me, Jaylyn, are you depressed? And I was like, what? No. I said, I'm happier than I ever been. I said, do you think that's part of it? And he was like, yeah, you're probably too happy. Oh my gosh, I'm laughing, but it's so bad. Like, I have had the best year of my adult life. I feel like I finally have adulting down. I feel like my finances are together. Me and my man are doing amazing and everything. And here's my doctor saying to me, I'm gaining weight at the rate of someone who is depressed and finna kill themselves. Like, what? Oh my God, are you serious? No, I'm happy. But he pretty much said to me like, girl, you don't seem happy to me. The way you're gaining weight doesn't seem like you're very happy at all. So that just lets you know how much weight I've gained. Pretty much, I think from the last time that I went to the doctor, I probably have gained 10 pounds. And I couldn't even tell you why. Like, I think it could be due to me just being happy. Like, I feel like a lot of times people misunderstand the fact that you don't have to be depressed to gain weight. I am happy as hell. Like, everything in my life is going great. Like, probably a little bit too good. Clearly it is, because I've gained so much weight. So yeah, the doctor pretty much told me that I need to lose weight, and he told me my blood pressure is too high, and it's high enough to the point where he recommended me a primary care physician so that I can go and get checked out. And I know it sounds bad, but I don't want to go, because I already know that I need to lose weight in order for me to get healthy. That's the only way I'm gonna get healthy. Like, and that's the only thing that's wrong with me. Like, I'm not depressed. I'm not blaming anyone but myself. And I know in order for me to do what I need to do, I need to lose the weight, and that's pretty much it. That's the story. Like, there's nothing wrong in my personal life. My life is fabulous. I hate to, like, I don't want to brag, but I mean, I'm showing y'all my true self. Like, I don't want to brag or anything, but everything else in my life is going great. It's just my weight. And honestly, truly, like, it's a mental thing for me. Like, people will watch this video, especially a skinny person, and they'll just look and say, like, just lose the weight. Like, I have my best friend even, which, hey, if you're watching, but it's the truth. Like, my best friend, she's definitely getting her life together, and she wants me to too. But the thing about it is, you cannot lose weight for somebody, and you can't just tell somebody, oh, just lose the weight, because it's a mental thing. Like, it almost, like, I don't want to say I have a mental illness because I know I can lose the weight, but it kind of is. Like, I kind of do have issues with me and food. Like, especially with me and Zach, like, our relationship is almost 3 years old now, and I feel like I have gained so much weight because Zach treats me so good. He has never said that I'm too big. He's never said anything bad about my weight. And the only thing that we've been doing is being happy. And when you're in a really happy, healthy relationship, you gain weight. I also have a sit-down job. Before, I was definitely working retail, so I was walking around all day long, constantly, like, on the go, doing stuff. And now, in my life, like, I have a sit-down job. It's a government type of job. Like, it's a very, very stable job. But, bruh, I don't have to walk around, and I don't have to, like, hustle and bustle to work anymore. Like, I just am very stagnant these days. And I feel like that, between me getting a really good job where I sit down on my butt all day, and me being with Zach, and me and Zach live together now, so I feel like I probably, since we moved in here, I probably have gained those pounds. Like, I already know, like, all I do is eat out. Sometimes I cook, but and if I go to the grocery store, I feel very stressed out. I don't know if anybody can relate to that, but it's like when you're fat and you go to the grocery store and you're trying to, like, trying not to go to the store and like buy bad things. But then I get them to the house and it's like, I don't want to cook them. I hope people can relate to that because I sure do. So I feel like that's just how I've gained my weight over the years. And I've always been big. I've always been over 200 pounds. I remember being like 11, not even 11. I was probably like, no, I might have been 11 or so. And my parents made me weigh myself and they said, Jaylyn, you see how much you weigh? And I was just like, yeah. And they made me say it out loud and I was just like, that was my first time where they tried to like tell me like, girl, you need to lose some weight. But I don't know. I always been comfortable with myself, so it wasn't that big a deal for me to weigh what I weighed at that time. And now I've probably gained like, I don't even want to say how much I've gained because I'm low-key embarrassed, but just know since that day I've gained a lot of weight. That's like one of the only times that it sticks out in my mind, like a weight that sticks out in my mind. And I don't like, I never really felt bad about it either is the thing. Like, I've always been confident in my weight because I've never like transformed or anything. Like, I've always been big, so I was comfortable with that. And I thought, for me personally, I was okay with not being the skinny girl. I never was. So it's like, you can't miss something you never had. So yeah, that was pretty much how I was brought up, and I feel like that's how I've gotten to this point, is just being probably too comfortable, sorry, I like beauty blending my lips, but I feel like that's how I got to this point, is just being not lazy, because, well, yeah, low-key lazy with working out, because I'm not a big gym person, and I do get gym anxiety. If anyone knows or can relate, like, the gym gives me anxiety, and if you can't understand, then you're probably skinny working out. Like, you get scared that people are looking at you, even though deep down you know that they're not, they shouldn't be. Sometimes they are, let's be honest. And you don't want to end up on social media just trying to better yourself and people laughing at you for working out on something wrong, because the Lord knows I wouldn't know how to use the machines, and I don't feel like paying for a trainer because I don't want the stress of having to go if I don't feel like going. And I just have gym anxiety, so I don't know if anybody else can relate to that, or if gym anxiety is even a thing. But the gym definitely gives me anxiety, and I definitely don't like going. This brow is so messed up. Like, and it's not so much I don't like working out, it's just, number one, I don't know what I'm doing when I go in there at all. I have no idea. And then when I do get in there, like, I just feel like everybody's staring at me, and it feels like just awkward. And I know I need to get over that so I can get my health in order. And I know, like, now more than ever, I just need to come on. Even my doctor told me I'm very young, like, I'm 25 years old. I shouldn't be having issues with my weight. That should be pretty much the last thing that I'm worried about. But it's definitely come to the forefront, and it sucks. I'll be honest, it sucks to have to get it together and just have that added stress, and honestly be feeling like if I don't get it together I might die. But that's pretty much the kind of intensity that I need in order to lose the weight. So I mean, I'm glad that my doctor told me. I just wish, oh, that's so much better. I just wish that I didn't have to go through it, especially not right now, because I have a lot of things that I want to do next year, but now pretty much all my 2018 goals have changed to have to accommodate me losing this weight. And it's nobody's fault but my own. I'm not complaining. I'm just sharing my experience with you guys because I feel like it needs to be talked about. I feel like nobody talks about weight. Nobody talks about weight being an issue. And I just want to talk about it. Pretty much no one else is, so, or no one that I watch is. I feel like beauty people, which I don't even consider myself a beauty guru, I just want to share my life, but definitely, like, sometimes people just, these are the kind of things that they hide, and I feel like these kind of things shouldn't be hidden, in my opinion. Like, these are the things we should talk about. These are the things that we should try to say to one another. I feel like there's like a good side of me that tells myself like, hey, it's time for you to lose the weight, let's do it. And then the other side of me is just like, but I could do so many other things right now with my time. relate to this because it's real. Like, I feel like this is the realest conversation I've ever had on my channel, and I'm hoping to do more chit chats because I have so many things that I want to talk about. But I definitely feel like people don't talk about weight loss problems. And it's not even so much a weight loss problem, it's a weight issue. Like, I have a problem with my weight. And I just want to tell other people out there who might be going through the same thing, like, bruh, you are not alone. Trust me. Trust me. Sorry if this video was a little too deep for you. You might want to click over to another one because it is what it is. What else can I talk about with you guys? This is actually very therapeutic. No wonder people do it all the time. I feel a lot better after talking to you guys. I was so upset in the car. I almost cried, but I held it in because I was just like, it's gonna get better, Jaylyn, but you need to get on it. And I feel kind of weird because, like, I want to talk to Zach about it because I know he's probably just, like, upset. And I need to go to the doctor. And I really need to tell my mom, but, you know, I'm scared to tell her. I don't want her to be upset. And I don't want anybody on my back about taking care of it. So, I'm sure someone out there is probably going to see this video. Like, someone in my actual life might stumble across it, but they might not. I mean, they're not on YouTube like that anyways. So, but if you do see it and you want to talk to me about it, I'm more than happy to talk about it. But it's just, it kind of is a trigger to me to talk about it right now. Especially when I just left the doctor. Like, it would be different if this video was like after a few days, but this all just happened today. So, that's why I'm kind of just not wanting to fool with it. Or tell my mom, especially not tell my dad. Leave me a comment down below if you've ever, like, struggled with your weight. Let me know how you dealt with it. I love to hear about people's transformations, especially when it comes to weight. Because it just makes me feel like I can do it too. I think I'm going to do, like, just my weight loss journey on YouTube. Even though I'm not even sure if I want to post this video, honest to God. Like, I do not know if I want to put this much of my life on the internet for people to judge. But I think I'm still going to do it because I think it needs to be done. I think it will help someone out there who might need help. I'm just doing this a really simple beat, by the way. Like, we're just going to eat and it's not like a fancy dinner or anything. But I did want to come on camera today just to talk about how I was feeling because I never done that before. And you guys need to let me know if you like it and like the video. If you like Chit Chat Get Ready with me, and I'll do more of them because it is very soothing. Like, I feel really like a lot more better. That sounded like I don't know how to talk. I feel a lot better, okay? I feel a lot better after letting that out. I'm still tripping off the fact that the doctor thinks I'm depressed. I've had the best year of my adult life. Yo, adulting is real deal, so hard. And I feel like I'm finally to a point in my life where I am okay at it. Like, I think I'm getting the hang of it. So for him to say that really done threw me off. Like, my body looks like I'm depressed. Are you serious? No, you're not. You can't be. But he was. He so was. Another thing that's going on with me is I'm about to hit, I cannot do my lips and talk. I'm about to hit 1K. If you're watching this and you made it this far and you didn't subscribe, please subscribe. We're so close. I don't know if I'm going to hit it at the end of the year like I planned, but I'll be hitting it very soon. And I'm very thankful because I feel like YouTube will be just, you know, I feel like people will take me more seriously once I hit 1K. So yeah, I definitely just feel very blessed to have made it that far. Definitely going to do a giveaway for when I hit 1K. So if you haven't subscribed yet, go ahead and subscribe so you can enter my giveaway when it does happen. Everything feels better with a little bit of highlighter. It's my Ray Ray Moonlight, y'all. It looks like Trophy Wife, but wearable. That's the best way I could describe it because it's very much so yellow, but not in a bad way. I feel like I could definitely wear it with the look I have on because it's very neutral. So I'm popping this on. Why does my brow look so different? Oh my gosh. It's like a night and day difference for my brows right now. No, I'm not about to fix it. I'm about to leave. Yeah, guys, let me know down below if you believe in the Lord, because I feel like it's important for me to know. I mean, I'm still going to talk about God regardless, but I just want to know, like, do y'all believe in a higher power? If you do, what do you believe in? Let me know so I can talk about that kind of stuff with you guys, because that's like, I feel like God is the only reason I'm here. Even now, even with all these issues going on with my weight and my health, I feel like he's gonna keep me here, and I feel like I'm gonna lose the weight, and I feel like I could be an inspiration, and just everything is all God. So yes, that's just kind of where I'm at with it. And I have peace with the fact that I need to lose weight. I mean, I've been knowing it for a long time, so it's okay. I have peace with it. Let me spray my face down, and then I'm gonna head out. Thanks so much for hanging out with me today, guys, for my first ever chit chat get ready with me. I wonder how long this video is, and I wonder how much of it I'm gonna put online. I don't even know if I'm gonna post it, but if I do, let me know down below in the comments if you enjoyed it and if you want more of them, and I'll be sure to make some more. I'll talk to y'all in my next video. Bye.
You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag sauce. You a bad girl and your friends bad too. You got the swag sauce.